everybody, it's Jewelyn. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my home here in Santa Monica, California. It is our first official hot sunny day here in Southern California, and I am in a bikini. Abby and I will be heading out to the beach after this. It is Saturday afternoon. I taught my morning classes. I'll be teaching tomorrow morning here in Los Angeles. With that being said, I wanted to go ahead and spend a little bit of time planting up some new babies. Now, if you've been watching my channel, I've been doing a lot of come with me's. I've been doing a lot of plant shopping, and per usual, I'm buying plants every week. The collection grows constantly. I did re-up on my supplies. I will probably buy another bag of soil soon, both cacti and succulents. I still have leftover soil, but I have some new supplies here that I re-upped on, and I want to share with you what they look like, the products that I'm using, and I will have these products in my Amazon store, so if you guys are interested, go ahead and check it out. My link is in the description box. When it comes to special plant babies, I'll bump up the soil mixture a notch, and I'll talk about the products that I do have. So I did mention this on my channel previously before. This is perlite, and so for the most part, you'll see in the mixture there's a lot of perlite in here, so I definitely don't have to add. But if I want it a little bit more airy and well draining, I'm gonna bump it up by adding extra perlite. So this is the brand that I'm currently using right now. The products and all of the products that I am mentioning now is listed in my Amazon store. My description box has my link to my Amazon store. Go ahead and check it out. So this is the perlite that I'm using. Pumice is something else that I like using. So for my cacti babies, my babies who want well draining soil, I will bump it up by adding some pumice in here. So they're just gritty rocks. This is just a new bag that I got. You can pick them up at your local garden center or your local plant nursery. I do have this particular one that I'm using in my Amazon store, so go ahead and check it out. So I can always go ahead and add this into the mixture. So here's the next product I want to talk about. This is worm casting. This is great for organic fertilizer. I like mixing this into my mixture, especially like if I'm gonna go ahead and redo the soil in my plant. Like I like to do that maybe once a year. Depends. I don't really like to stress out my plant. Let me know down in the comments below, how often do you guys switch out the soil? Adding worm castings into your soil is just some natural organic fertilizer. So you go ahead and add this into your soil mixture, and this is very great fertilizer. But for the most part, I do my water fertilizer method once a month in the growing season to keep them nice and happy. Now, my last product I want to talk about, and I'll be using this for my ferns, my staghorn fern and my cactus fern. This is coco coir, and this is a good mixture for those type of plants. So stay tuned. I just wanted to show you the products that I do use before I go ahead and put them into storage containers. I'm gonna go ahead and break this apart for my fern cactus and for my staghorn fern when I go ahead and plant them up in a future video. So stay tuned for that. So that's the products that I've been using in my space and for my collection. Well, with that being said, let's go ahead and do some planting. I have some soil ready to go. This is my first baby here that I want to plant up, and boy, it needs to be replanted. I'm thinking that it will fit nicely in this particular planter that I got from downtown LA yesterday. We'll see. I can always go ahead and make it into, depending on the root ball, I may put it in a smaller size. But once I plant this baby up, I definitely don't want to touch it again. These have been living in my bathroom. I might want to put it in the smaller planter. We'll see. Do you look good there? Okay. This is going to be the planter then. I thought I was going to put it in the bigger one. I don't know what's going on with this leaf. I'll go ahead and I'll prune it off now. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is like the perfect aesthetic. Take a look at that, guys. Like, how cute is this? So this plant loves moisture. Constantly likes being misted. It lives in my bathroom. So far, so good. I haven't had the plant for too long. Oh my gosh, this is so perfect. I love it. I'm so glad. This was definitely one plant I wanted to do for today's video. Okay. What do you guys think? Look at that. Isn't that perfect? Oh my goodness, I'm in love. So here's my Alocasia fry deck. And as you can see, Here's a little plant update. It's doing so good in my bathroom. And I don't know what's going on with this leaf. It is browning. So I decided to take the leaf off because I don't want it taking nutrients from this new baby that's popping up here. Let's take a look at this root ball system here. Okay. Definitely one of my favorite finds. Okay, so same planter. Some soil down here. So cute. I'm in love with this. It'll look so pretty in white planters in my bathroom. What a cool find. I'm definitely going to be filming my top 10 series. I want to do that once every quarter for my channel, where I highlight 10 babies in each category: houseplants, cacti, and succulents, because I have so many I can't just do 10. So it'll be 30 plants altogether, so stay tuned for that. By the time this video goes live, I will be well over 400 videos on my channel. So that's pretty exciting. And definitely a very cool milestone for the channel. Okay, so this plant, I probably want to get a stake and try to help it out. I'll see if I can find one for the end of the video. But here's the new look. What do you guys think? I think it's so perfect. So here's my Syngonium, my arrowhead butterfly. I have it living in my bathroom. It was living in this blue and white planter, but you guys know if it's variegated, I like to have it in an all white planter. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do a quick switch. I'm trying to replant all of my plants that I want in my bathroom so that I can go ahead and do my updated plant tour. I wanna say you're going to do good in this size planter. Or maybe this one. No, I think I like it in this one. Okay. So you're getting an upgrade. You're getting a bigger mansion. Okay. I think it looks great this pot. So fun. I knew I was gonna like use up this white planters right away. And if I feel like I need more white planters, I can always drive out there 50 miles whenever I have a free morning or afternoon. Probably morning to avoid LA traffic. Now this thing is leaning. There's a lot happening, as you can see here. There's a lot of personality. I'm gonna probably stake it up so that it stands up taller. Maybe like here a little. I'll figure it out. But for the most part, it is planted up in its new home. What do you guys think? Doesn't that look better? I'm so glad I was able to do that. Here is the first baby that I want to go ahead and take care of. I don't know what direction I'm going with this, but definitely do know it needs to get out of here. So let's put this on the side. I can maybe use it, maybe not. Wow, what a stunning plant. What's going on with you? Okay. Take you out. Okay. I see 1, 2, 3, 4 individual plants here. But I'm gonna try to keep it together because I do like the fullness of this plant. So I can always restyle it. So there's 4 plants here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I can always sell one if I wanted to. I like the fullness of this plant, but I took it apart because I'm going to restyle it. Alright, let's get you in here. How am I going to restyle you? Let's see here. I think I like this one in the center because it's the biggest. So you'll go here. And then I think I like you here. That's a look. And then this one here. And then this little baby here. Okay, I think this is the look I'm going for. I'm thinking. Okay. Now I can always put this here in the center. Let's see how to style you. I can always put this in the center without ruining the roots. Let's see. And I can get my Velcro tape and then I can work around this. So let's see if I can do that for the plant. Okay. Working quickly. Ooh, what a good planting with Jewelyn episode. So much beautiful, fun babies. White planters. Okay. I think this is a look, guys. What do you think? I think this is a look. And really quickly, I have some Velcro tape, and I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy to stand up. So this is what I'm gonna do. Get this section here. Okay. I think I like it here. So we'll do that. That's a look. Looks good. I decided to put the stake, the wooden stake, in the center. This is the back, because I want to be able to appreciate this plant in any direction. So now I have this here. I'm going to do the same thing here. Okay. So let's see here. Let's do that. That's a look. Looks good already. I'm gonna do the same thing with this section here. I'm gonna pull it up. And I think I want this midsection here to be here. Okay. And then I'm gonna get this section here. And I think that's the look I want for now. I'm gonna give it some time to get adjusted in this planter, and then I can always snatch him up into a different look. But for now, I want him upright. So I'm trying to get the stem in the center to get it up right. Okay. Let's do a little turn here. What do you look like? Oh, okay, not bad. Maybe a little bit here. We'll snatch you up on this side. Maybe I can just get this right here. Okay, that could be a look. Okay, you're getting a makeover. How fun. I think I want this here. Maybe this up here. Okay. Again, this is just to train the plant to grow upright. Not necessarily falling out. I think this could be a look, and then after a couple of days, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Velcro off to see the condition of the plant. I think I want to do one more section here to get it up right there. Okay, just a little quick makeover. We'll get these here to have a little training wheel here. Okay. So for now, I'm going to keep it like this, and then after a week, I'm gonna take the Velcros off to see if it's a little bit more sturdy in the pot, and then I'm gonna go ahead and restyle it. But for now, I just kind of want it all upright, so until it gets grounded in this planter, and then I'll restyle it again with the Velcro tape. But for now, I want it all up just to kind of help itself out, and then I'll take it apart in a week to restyle it. But this is the look for now, and I think it's going to do perfect in this planter. Here's the next one. I have so many other plant babies, but I think the next time I do planting, I'll just stick to houseplants today, and then the next time I'll do cacti and succulents. And then that mixture, I'll add a little bit more pumice to make it a little bit more airy. Okay, so I don't know what's going on here. Let's take this off. And the reason why I decided to do houseplants is because houseplants are more finicky than cacti, and my cacti and succulents, they can hold off until the next planting. But with the weather getting warmer, guys, like, I just want to get the houseplants into their new home, especially with the condition of these guys. I don't know what's going on. I just want them out of this nursery planter. I'm freeing it up from this wooden stake. And let's see what's going on here. Poor guy. Okay. Let's loosen up the root system a little bit more. Go. Let's see what you look like in here. If not, I can switch you out to this planter. Maybe. Let's see. I think this. Okay. So, let's see. I'm gonna let you go. Free you up. See what's going on here. You're like hugged all on that. Oh, okay. Yes. You're free now, girl. Let's see. Oh my goodness. You guys see this? Oh my god, I'm living. It has a whole different personality and look now that I freed it up. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm adding soil, and then I'm going to add maybe the bamboo stake back in the center, and then snitch it up. Okay, gonna have a little snatch here. Okay, girl, you are looking so cute. Look at this. So much beauty in one plant. I can't. Wow. My collection, it just always takes a turn. Okay, I think I'm going to go with this guy in the center without ruining the root system. So, let's find a happy spot for the bamboo rod. Okay. Then I'm going to work around it. So let's just let you go for a quick second while I get my Velcro tape. snatch you up really quickly here. I'm gonna work with the tallest piece here and place it in the center. Oh my goodness, look at all of the area roots, guys. Okay. So gorge. Oh my goodness. So much fun. Okay. I want these snatched here, and then we're gonna do one more on the top here. Actually, I'm gonna turn the pole the other way because I had it upside down here. Hold on. Alright guys, the neighbor's dog is very loud, so bear with me. My battery died and I had to recharge it, and now he won't stop. There's a lot of aerial roots on this thing, so I'm just gonna be careful. I'm going to Velcro. I think right here is a good place to do it. Okay, I love this middle section. It looks great. I'm gonna work my way through the plant with each section here. So I'm gonna take this one next and see where I want to stick it here. So pretty. Sound off down below if you have any of the philodendrons that I recently purchased. These philodendrons are so beautiful. I'm gonna work with this one next. I think this is a good look here. Okay. I think I'm going to get this section here together. Wow, that dog won't stop. Now, if Abby's barking crazy, I'll try to keep her calm because I definitely don't want her getting the neighbors upset. Okay, almost done. Let's see here. Let's work with this front section here. Oh, the dog will not stop. We'll take this section here. What is going on next door? Ruining my planting vibes here. Okay, last section. One last little section here. I'm gonna turn it around right here. So, where can I have you? I think I like you right here. So we'll just Velcro it here. I think I did good, guys, with this one. And unlike my philodendron that I just staked up, where I just had it all up, this one I will not touch because for the most part it's looking good and it's upright. So this is the final look. Do you guys love the new look? Take a look at that. Isn't that stunning? I love it. And no matter where you turn the plant, it's beautiful. So it's definitely in need of a new home. So I'm so glad I was able to rescue it. It's becoming a jungle here. Last plant. Wow. Somebody save me from this barking dog next door. I'm so sorry, guys. But this is the last plant I want to plant up in today's video, and then Abby and I are gonna go to the beach for maybe an hour and a half or two. Okay, I'm kind of interested to see what this is gonna look next to my original philodendron panda. Wow, come out. Dang. Okay. All right. Let's give you a makeover. Wow, it is root bound. Take a look at all of these roots. Dang, girl. Loosen you up. Okay. Just gonna do this, help you out. Definitely these 3 philodendrons needed to be rescued. They were not doing good in these planters, and they were just suffocating in there. Okay. Okay, let's get you into your final home. Okay. I think I love you here. Let's go ahead and put some soil all around you, and then I'm probably gonna use the other bamboo. I'm thinking, I don't know yet, from the other philodendron in the center of this thing. I know on my other philodendron panda, my original one, I have a metal stake in the center, but this gotta go. Bye. Let's see if I can use this. That came with the other plant. Okay, if you can go in the center and hold up and support this whole structure, I'll use you. Let's see here. A moss pole is always good, but I don't have one. My big guy George is the only one with a moss pole. Sound off down below, how do you like to stake your philodendrons? With a moss pole or like a bamboo stake like this one? Right now I'm trying to untangle this whole plant because as you can see, it's been hugged all together, and it definitely has a lot of personality, and I want to try to style the plant. Oh my goodness, look, just that little adjustment makes a world of a difference. This thing is so stunning. Okay, so I think I'm gonna style it just like this, but with a little bit of help with Velcro tape. Can you guys see me? I'm back here. I know, so much jungle vibes. I can't believe it. These 3 philodendrons just took my plant heart away. So let's see, boo. What can we do for you? Can we get this midsection here in the center? I think I love you like this. Okay, we'll do that there. Yay, home stretch. I definitely want to get Abby out of the house, poor thing. I hate leaving her when I have to teach. She was patient with me all day while I teach and do some plants. Oh my goodness, this is a look. I can't wait to see the plant gang. So much fun. Okay. Alright, I think I'm going to get rid of this potting tray really quickly and then style the plant. Now that I freed up the table, I can work better here. Okay. So, as I love that. Let's look at the next longest section here. Okay, this definitely needs to be snatched up here. This is also another cool division here that I could propagate, but I wanna try to keep the personality of this plant and have it just stay together instead of propagate it. Oh my goodness. I'm living right now. Oh my goodness. Okay, alright. Okay, I think you belong here. So now I'm gonna work with this section. Stake you here. Such a rad plant. Again, I have this plant, but this just took my breath away. I had to get another one. And again, this plant I rarely see, just in general. So I will do that. I will repurchase plants. I think I like you staked up here. That is a look. Oh my goodness. It's giving my original one competition, but they're both different and unique, and I love them both. Okay, that's a look. And I think I want you snatched up here, and that is, oh my gosh, so cool. Somewhere in this jungle I lost my Velcro tape, but I have 2 more pieces here. And I just want to cinch up this one section here. Maybe you can go there. And just like George, every other month, I'll take a look at him and take all the Velcros off and then re-cinch him up again, because with new growth and as the time goes by, definitely needs to be redone. So I think this is the final look. Oh my gosh. Okay, take a look at that. Do you guys see this? How stunning is that? Like, no matter where I turn the plant, so beautiful. This is today's plant gang, which is I'm speechless, guys. We did 6 beautiful houseplants today. 5 of them are new to my collection, along with my arrowhead, which I'm going to retrain and restyle. As you can see, I put a metal stake here and I velcroed him up. All these, I'm gonna try to get him to come up a little bit more, because it does have a cascading look to it. But these longer sections here, I wanted to stake up to try to help train it to grow up versus out. So it's looking kind of crazy right now, but once I put him back in the bathroom, I'm going to like readjust him so that it'll help him to grow up versus spewing out like crazy. Although this is the look of the plant. So stay tuned, you'll see it in my bathroom plant tour. And then I have my larger philodendrons here, which is, guys, this Panda Philodendron is definitely by far way bigger than my original one. I can't believe the transformation makeovers I did with these 3 philodendrons, because they're absolutely stunning. And as you can see, by me restyling them and putting them in a white planter, it makes all the world of difference. So I'm sure they're really happy now. I have my colocation alocasia in the planters I got in downtown LA. This plant gang is so stunning and definitely one of my favorite Planting with Jewelyn episodes. I had to bring the plant gang out because it's so much jungle vibes that you couldn't really see the details of how I styled the plant in my patio with everything else around it, because I do have a lot of plants in my patio. So here you go, today's plant gang. I am in love. 6 beautiful plants. My Syngonium, my butterfly arrowhead here in the front. Okay guys, that is going to wrap up today's Planting with Jewelyn's episode. As you can see, the plant gang is really full and lush, so I had to do my outro out here, but I definitely don't mind. It's a beautiful sunny day. Before I head out to the beach with Abby on this Saturday afternoon, I want to do another plant friend shout out. And today's plant friend shout out is going to go to Sally Henry. She left this comment today on the channel. It says here, "Wow, every time I thought I had chosen a favorite, you show another beauty. I really enjoy your adventures. I see so many awesome plants. You are the best. Fantastic. Thanks for sharing all of this wonderful content." So thank you so much, Sally Henry, for leaving that beautiful comment. It definitely means so much to me that you guys leave comments down below and support the channel. So if you want to be on my next plant friend shout out, leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on today's plant gang. So many beautiful plants, and I decided to stick with house plants and the ones that definitely needed to be transplanted. These ones are on the finicky side, so I didn't want them hanging out in their nursery planter and in their condition that they were brought home in for another day. My succulents and my cacti will be for my next Planting with Jewelyn, so stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed today's Planting with Jewelyn episode and you're new, welcome to the channel. Hit the bell and subscribe button to be notified on my daily uploads. I have a video up every morning at 5 a.m. You can start your day with me, or if you're on the other side of the road, you can end your day with me. I hope this inspires you to plant up more babies this planting season. Reach out to me on a direct message, and I love to go ahead and send out plants to you guys. And stay tuned for more plant adventures. I know tomorrow after work, Sunday, I will be meeting up with Catherine to be filming more content for the channel before I head to Las Vegas this coming weekend. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Until next time, aloha from Santa Monica, California. Bye.